Hello, my friends. We're back to a place we most certainly, have never been before. And what an honor it is to be here with you, my dear. I've had quite an incredible past few weeks here of life. To describe what's happened with a little bit of context, I'll begin by saying, chill out, buddy. Really, the past month and a half has been fucking exceptional. At the beginning part of this chapter, I would say the beginning portion of this wave of life commenced in the release of goal setting, essentially. It began when these conversations shifted from this is what I'm going to accomplish to further my project this week. From forcing it, from contriving it, from trying to act according to the plan that I saw and the idea of what should be done. At some point, I decided to release the way that I was doing that and instead simply do. And what happened when I released that is a lot of things began shifting. I began feeling a deep call to embody myself, to work out. And my shoulder that's been injured for such a long time has been healing. I feel actually my shoulder feels great right now. I actually began feeling fit and looking really good. I sat in an Aya ceremony in which my best friend, I got to see her, one of my best friends I got to see from a totally different point of view, and all of a sudden started, it was kind of like the veil was pulled from the lens of my eyes, and I began to see her from this very emotional space where I felt like, wow, I actually like this girl. And when I initially brought it to her, she's a piece of work, let's just say. When I initially brought to her these emotions, she rejected them. Essentially told me to you should probably not do that, or you should probably turn that off, in a very psychopathic type demeanor, which is kind of why we get along in some ways. And I essentially said, okay, that's fine. I'm going to tap into me, tapped in my body, and I really began to understand a new awareness that whenever things feel fucked up or whenever I feel confused, it became apparent that there's something I can do to tune into a state of clarity within me. And my experience of embodiment was really the key to anytime that reality felt strange and uncomfortable. It's like I could tune into my body. My body holds a natural state of awareness and buoyancy and an internal compass that I could hit the tuning fork and tune to. And when I do, it's like I don't need anything else. I really don't need anything else. For me to have the fullness of life, of tuning into my body, tuning into myself, getting to do the things that I fucking love to do and create every day, that's really all that I need. And I don't feel lack. I feel so full when I really tune into the simplicity of that space. And as these emotions with this girl began shifting and evolving, there was quite a few times where I stood on an unclear ground within myself and within our relationship, and I began to see that when I felt that, I could touch my tuning fork and feel totally chill.